Now, last year in May, Oakland City, Atlanta rapper Lil Baby would be going to shoot a music video in the Dixie Hills section of Atlanta. And it looks like he went through all the proper protocols to get this video shoot done. Maybe they're all the right permits. He had all the professional equipment out there, Tesla trucks. People were excited to see him, except for a bunch of people who he was beefing with. You see, Lil Baby went to his ops side of town to do this video shoot, and they would come through blasting.
Where y'all at? We over here kicking in. We got Lil Baby shooting a video around here. You know how we do it at Slapping Taco. Baby, there he go, there he go. Y'all see him? He came to get him some tacos, baby. Y'all better pull up, cause you already know how we doing this Slapping Tacos, baby. Pull up, baby. Lil Baby just pulled up on us. You know, we doing it big around this mug. So y'all better try to get in where you fit and where at Slapping Tacos. Baby, the address is in the bio. If you don't know where we at, I don't even know why you follow me no more. So baby, you should already know where we at. Stop playing. Right there, off the crown. We out here shooting a video. So come get some tacos, be a part of the video, or don't be a part of the video. I ain't even tripping. Cause we here, and he pulled up in the Rolls Royce for me. I told that boy don't come in here picking me up. No Rolls Royce. He didn't have to pick me up in the Rolls Royce. You know what I'm saying?
Oh! Who in this car right here? Who in this car?
Bro, y'all straight, y'all straight.
I'm right here, bro. I'm standing right here.
All that shit.
Let's just mix up, man.
Anybody see Sam? What's that? Sam, you okay?
Who's got Kevin? Kevin got hit, man. What the fuck? Who's got Kevin? You can get up from across the street. I ain't even use that one. Nobody's saying you have anything to do with anything. We're saying we gotta clear it out. Stand across the street, please. Across the street. Let me get some yellow tape down here. No, y'all gotta clear out. Y'all gotta clear out from here.
Now, according to the APD, over the next couple of months, this would lead to a back and forth shooter between Atlanta street gangs, Goodfellas, and 4PF. Now, one of the particular shootings that happened a couple of months later would be two 12-year-old, 13-year-old boys who were best friends in the West End Oakland City apartments where Lil Baby is from, being killed. And they don't know if it was intentionally, but the boys' lives were taken away, along with an 11-year-old being wounded and surviving. One of the boys was only 13 for about 20 minutes, and he died on his birthday. Now that would lead to 7 people from the Only My Family subset of Goodfellas being arrested for these murders. But like we say, Atlanta isn't a real place, because one of the head people in charge of this investigation, named Ralph Woolfolk, would find a way to say this is Lil Baby's fault. And if you don't know who Ralph Woolfolk is, he actually was a child actor in the show back in the day, My Brother and Me.
New warrants reveal that Atlanta police believe a shooting that resulted in the deaths of 2 teens happened because of a Lil Baby music video. This afternoon, police announced 2 additional arrests made in connection to the shooting last summer.
And then police say that this was all the result of tension, a beef between 2 gangs. The 11 Alive's Erica Murphy is live from police headquarters with the very latest. So, Erica, what led police to these arrests?
Well, Ron, they say that a wiretap between a man sitting behind bars and some of the suspects is one of the things that tipped them off to all of the people they've arrested so far. They also shared that the plot for this deadly shooting runs deep. In fact, we have confirmed, after looking over arrest warrants for the 7 people implicated in this deadly shooting, that one of the people they're looking at is Atlanta-based rapper Lil Baby.
Video evidence depicted several people in this community pouring out of their apartments, attempting to triage wounds attempting to transport persons to the hospital.
On July 2nd, a shooting at the Oakland City West End Apartments claimed the life of 13-year-old best friends Jacody Davis and Lamont Freeman. The pair were gathered to celebrate Freeman's birthday. Another child, just 11, was also shot.
This Lamont Freeman was allowed to be a 13-year-old for 27 minutes before gang violence ultimately took his life.
Officials say Atlanta police, along with the FBI, have been working for months to bring the people responsible for taking these two young lives to justice. Major Ralph Woolfolk says that the killings are tied to a gang rivalry that escalated during a video shoot.
Gang violence that was orchestrated by adults in our city, and cowardly acts of an Atlanta-based rapper that decided to go over into a rival gang stronghold and shoot a music video in a place that he knew he should not have been.
Now I gotta interject right there, because never have I ever seen the police say, listen, you're not supposed to be on this side of town because of who you have problems with. My question is this: who runs the city? The APD or the gangs? Because you can't have it both ways. I understand what he's saying, but he's saying what he's not supposed to say.
In all, 7 people have been arrested, but 2 men, Ollie Caldwell and Traydon Crawford, were just arrested. Now, police say there is now a $50,000 reward to bring everyone who might be involved with this shooting to justice. And we also want you to know that we've been hearing for months through tipsters that rapper Lil Baby might be involved in this, but today was the first day we were able to report it because we confirmed it through those warrants that we looked at. Reporting from Atlanta Police Headquarters, Erica Murphy, 11 Alive News.
Now the fans would notice that Lil Baby, along just like a lot of other Atlanta rappers, are scared shitless of this Atlanta RICO that's going around. We talking about we just watched Young Thug spend 2.5 years in jail waiting to beat his case. We watched Gunna go through it. We watched other people like Hood Rich Pablo Juan. Other people are getting RICOs, and it's clear that they're targeting rappers and well-known figures in the city. Now, in my personal opinion, you changing your name to another name isn't gonna matter, because there's already proof that you were the head person of 4PF. But I also think that that was a stupid mistake on Lil Baby's part, because if you're gonna change the name, what's the purpose of changing it if you're gonna tell the strategy out loud in an interview to Lil Yachty? You see, these people aren't smart. They're just talented at being a rapper. And unfortunately, when it comes to law, they know nothing. You're still incriminating yourself, even though you're trying to make the right choice.
You went from 4PF to Glass Window, and it's obviously you can't be with. What's the difference?
Can't be with is the way of life. Girls say they can't be with everybody. That's just that way of life. And of course, 4 Pockets 4 had to come to an end.
When you say of course, when you say of course.
Because it's all the shit that be going on and shit. Other people's actions I could be held accountable for. I ain't know all that at first. I never would have went that route, but I ain't know. I never was supposed to make my label something that I talk about. New artists who gonna start their own label, you telling them, hey, start your label with something that don't got nothing to do with nothing or nobody but your artist. If you gonna start your label, don't call your label the same thing you call your crew or your homeboys who grew up together. Don't do that, because the way they trying to set it up as a system, they gonna try to use it as a game.
Now, of course, Lil Baby knew that he was being investigated, and he's had lyrics like these on 5 a.m. that said, I got feds on my trails. They be trying to connect me to dumb shit. I got lawyers behind me, and I'm ready to tell them, come on. Well, now is the time. Now is the time to get that retainer ready, break it down, tell them what you need, and get prepared for them people to come knock at your door. Because today, Georgia has made it clear, the city of Atlanta has made it clear that they want Lil Baby, and they want him bad. Now, in court today, they would have a gang investigator on the stand. His name is Investigator Viverito, And he was on the stand and he said, we are listening to wiretapped calls. Someone mentioned that Lil Baby had tickets on some people's heads. And this was the 4PF Only My Family Goodfellas beef that they are talking about. Also, Sean Hoover, who manages the Georgia Public Defender's Council specialized unit on gang cases, said that his office is actively preparing for a racketeering indictment on the 4PF and OMF cases, and that he fully expects Lil Baby to be indicted with others. Now, they said that there'll be a separate interview coming about that, and whew, this has got to be a scary moment. He's basically, Lil Baby is just sitting around waiting to be indicted at this point. Now, of course, we don't know what all types of evidence that they do have, but it looks like the only positive I would say for Lil Baby is that this doesn't seem like a federal RICO. This seems like another thirsty Fonnie Willis, Georgia RICO. Now, I don't know if Lil Baby has anything to do with these people. And it's crazy to me that they're blaming Lil Baby for basically being slid on. If anything, they should have been trying to protect Lil Baby, the officers. But for whatever reason, in true Atlanta fashion, they're blaming Lil Baby for being a victim. The little boys that were killed, they were killed in his hood. Those are his people. It's not like the little boys were killed in Dixie Hills. So for me, I think that there's a lot of misplaced thirsty hate going on. I'm not saying that Lil Baby's hands are clean, but what I am saying is if this is what they have, and then just somebody saying, yeah, you know Lil Baby got a ticket on their head, that's not enough evidence. But we know that Georgia and in Atlanta, they like to jump the gun. They jumped the gun with Young Thug because they were thirsty to just put Young Thug in jail when they probably could have just tried them separately. But instead, Fonnie Willis has self-admittedly said that she likes to use the RICO as a tool to get rid of street gangs. And we might have more of the same thing. This might end up being, hey, give you 15 years of probation, give you 3 years of probation, let you out, you got to do 7 years of probation, all in the name of just trying to get Mr. Lil Baby. And Lil Baby, I hope that you're prepared. They giving you a heads up. So your lawyer could already start working. Y'all could already do what y'all need to do. You need to start getting your affairs in order, because if you do get arrested and they do say, hey, you're being accused of murder and things of that nature, you can already be prepared to sit down for about a couple of years. So you need to be spending time with your kids. You need to be getting your money right. You need to be getting your music right. Whatever you need to do, get it together so you can fight this case and try to be back in the streets. That's all I'm saying, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this situation though, man. Do you think that this is another case of Atlanta police being a little too eager, doing too much? Do y'all think that Lil Baby made mistakes by admitting that he changed his name because he knew that the feds was on him, or that he thought that the state RICO was coming? Y'all let me know what y'all think down below. Let's discuss it. Like, share, comment, subscribe. We out, baby. Boom. APD CONFIRMS LiL Baby.
It's him.